In this video, I'm going to go through what you need to do to complete 50% and 80% of this week's seasonal playlist. And to complete 50%, you need to get a clean lap against a rival in this month's monthly rivals event at Broadway Village Circuit. And in this one, you're going to be using the Aston Martin DBS. It's a pretty straightforward event. All you need to do is get a clean lap. And completing this will also carry over to autumn, winter, and spring. So it is definitely worthwhile doing this one. Next, you need to rank in the online adventures, so play an unranked adventure until you qualify for the ranked adventures here in League 20. This is another one that carries over for every single season this month, so this one is also worthwhile doing. Next, you need to complete this week's weekly FORZATHON challenge called Engineering Masterpiece. I will link the video to this in the description down below. You also need to complete as many of the daily FORZATHON challenges as you can. These ones this week are really easy. Next, you're going to need to complete the PR stunts. First one being Swan Dive Danger Sign. For this one, you need to jump a distance of over 984.3 feet. And the best car to use for this one is the Ferrari 599XX Evolution. If you don't own that one, then the MAZDA will work, the McLaren F1 GT will work, and the Shelby Monaco KC. Next is the NORTHBRIDGE speed trap. For this one, you need to achieve a speed of over 180 miles per hour. And the best cars to use for this one are the Ferrari 599XX Evolution, the Agera RS, and the Mosler. And lastly, for 50% completion, you need to complete the SUDMOSS speed zone. For this one, you need to achieve an average speed of over 150 miles per hour. And the best cars to use for this one are the Ferrari 599XX Evolution, the Mosler, and the McLaren Senna. So completing the monthly rivals event, ranking in the online adventures, completing this week's weekly FORZATHON challenge Engineering Masterpiece, and completing all 3 of the seasonal PR stunts will get you 50% completion, bagging you the 2014 Cherokee. For 80% completion, you need to get a clean lap on the monthly rivals event, play unranked adventures until you qualify for the ranked adventures, complete this week's weekly FORZATHON challenge called Engineering Masterpiece. I will link the video in the description down below. Complete as many of the daily FORZATHON challenges as you can. Complete the 3 PR stunts. And then it's on to the seasonal championships. This championship starts right here at Beach View Cross Country. The car restrictions are D500 and you need to use a car that has been manufactured in the 1950s. To have a look at the cars that you own from the 1950s, use the sort option and select year. You can then scroll over to 1950s and this will show every single car that you own from that decade. And the car that I used for this one was the Anglia 105E with this tune that I created called Seasonal. The next championship you need to complete is called Forest Run. And this one starts right here at Derwentwater Reservoir Sprint. The car restrictions are S1 900 and you need to use a modern supercar. For placing first against highly skilled driver cars, you will bag yourself the Leafy Bomber. For this championship, I used the 2014 Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4 with this tune that I created called S1 Street Beast. The next seasonal championship you're going to need to complete is called Commuter's Cup. And this one starts right here at the Meadows Sprint. The car restrictions are A800 and you need to use a Vans and utility vehicle. Placing first against highly skilled driver cars on this one will get you a quick chat. I can't remember which one it is, it's that important to me. And the car that I used for this one was the 83 GMC Vandura with this tune that I've created called Seasonal. After winning all of those seasonal championships against highly skilled driver cars, that will bag you 80% completion and the Mercedes-Benz 280 SL. So just to recap, for 80% completion, complete the Update 12 monthly rivals event, play unranked adventures until you rank in the online adventures, complete this week's weekly FORZATHON challenge called Engineering Masterpiece, complete as many of the daily FORZATHON challenges as you can, complete the Swan Dive Danger Sign, the NORTHBRIDGE speed trap, the SUDMOSS speed zone, place first against highly skilled driver cars in the Racing Through the Years 50s Seasonal Championship, place first against highly skilled driver cars in the Forest Run Seasonal Championship, and lastly, place first against highly skilled driver cars in the Commuters' Cup Seasonal Championship. And that is it, mateys. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this week's seasonal playlist. Me personally, I'm not impressed. I think this week's a little bit meh, but I'd love to know what you think. I'm Steve the Pirate. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck with all of those challenges. Have an awesome day, have an awesome night. I look forward to seeing you all again real soon. Goodbye.